about good noon. Welcome to Infinity Highway. Greetings from Portland, Oregon. Over here on the I-5 northbound. It's about passing mile marker 298. And we are headed into the downtown area of Portland. I mean, not downtown, you know, not like city downtown, but somewhat downtown, I guess. Downtown as much as we can get in the big truck. Over to Coca-Cola distributor. Do we really need to be in this right lane, or I think we can be in, let me see here, what are we going to get? Right lanes. Yeah. Right lanes. It says right lanes. That's right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so we're heading over to Coca-Cola distributor.
Of a mile. Keep right to I-5 North.
To go pick up a load of, well, Coca-Cola stuff, I'd imagine. Not sure, you know, if we're picking up like cans, you know, like a heavy load of like Coke cans or Coke bottles, or maybe we're just picking up like syrup to be used in
Be in the right lane.
the restaurant business, you know, fast food, stuff like that. I'm not sure. The dispatch that I received said 21,000 pounds.
In 1 mile, take exit 300 on the right to I-84 East.
But talking to the boss, he's expecting it to be a full truckload, so 44,000 pounder or so, give or take.
In 3/4 of a mile, take exit 300 on the right to I-84 East, then keep right.
Yeah, that's right. We should have gotten over in the right lane, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should have. Damn it. This is when having a manual transmission comes in really handy, despite what people think that it's easier to. Oh, is that guy gonna let me in? He's not gonna let me in.
Take exit 300 on the right to I-84 East, then keep right.
Yeah, despite what people think about automatics being easier to drive in the city, yeah, maybe they're easier, but.
Keep right toward Central East Side Industrial District.
Oh, son of a bitch. Thank you, buddy.
Turn right at the stop sign, then take the first left.
Yeah, point I'm trying to make is that when you need to get that extra acceleration power,
Turn
like
left on
really
Southeast
need it,
Taylor Street.
have it available to you, downshifting, whereas in an automatic, it shifts, it decides for you when you need power, and oftentimes it decides that you don't really need the power.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Southeast Grand Avenue, then take the second right.
It will opt for efficiency over power. Well, I guess, you know, I mean, but I think they probably, you can set them to whether you want efficiency or power, so maybe I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I don't know. So, let's see here. before I forget, it is Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022. The time is just about noon. About 3 minutes to. The temperature up here in Portland is about 80 degrees. Very nice. Very comfortable. A lot nicer than it has been over the last few days as we made our way out here to Portland out of Spokane. Elevation, yeah, about 16 feet. We got about a mile and a half to get over to Coca-Cola here.
Turn left at the traffic light, then take the second right.
Yeah, that should be. I figure if I've driven through Brooklyn on as tight streets as I did down there, I think we're good to go here in Portland. I should never speak too soon.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Is this it? This one? Yeah, Belmont. Okay. Alright, Belmont. I thought it was going to be Burnside.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Southeast 12th Avenue.
Yeah. I think we could have gone up to one more there, Sheila D. Yeah, I think we could have gone up a little bit further there. Oh well. Max is just barking at nothing and no one. He's like, I know we're in the city. I know there's got to be somebody to bark at. There's somebody. Max, Max, I need you to get down. Hey, Max, get down, dog. I need to be able to see out that freaking mirror, bud. Wait a minute. Oh, next one.
Turn left at
Max,
the
get down.
traffic light.
Get down. Get down, dog.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on Southeast Sandy Boulevard.
And Sheila D, what are you doing to me here? Okay, I see. Max, get down!
Turn right on Southeast Sandy Boulevard.
Fucking dog. I know you want to stare out the window. I get it. I really do, but blocking my view. Burnside, there we go.
Turn right at the traffic light.
This one. No turn on red, huh? Oh, damn, that sucks.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left on Northeast 26th Avenue.
Wait a minute. bird's eye. That's bird's eye. So, from what I understand, the facility out here, it's one of these joints where you back in from the street inside their building. So actually, like in an enclosed thing, rather than like a outdoor dock. So that can sometimes be a little tricky, but I've done it before. Speed limit 20 miles an hour, really. I don't think I've seen a 20 mile an hour speed limit sign.
Turn left on Northeast 26th Avenue, then take the first right.
I've seen 18 mile an hour speed limits before, which is kind of an unusual one. I saw that one out in Albuquerque when I was living out there. Almost there. 26th. Should be our next turn here, our next street. Should be 26th, I believe.
Turn left on Northeast 26th Avenue, then take the first right. Turn right on Northeast Cool Street.
Yep. Okay, let's see how the hell we're gonna do this. Max, get down, get down. No, don't. Alright, well, you know what? We can park right there.
Arriving at 2702 Northeast Cool Street on the right.
I was going to pull in behind that truck that was on the left, but there's a car that decided the best course of action to do behind the big truck was get right behind it. Max, get down, dog. He just doesn't understand. He's so excited. Okay, we've arrived. I gotta go. We'll talk to you in a bit. All right, it's time to rock and roll. We are loaded, so to speak. And we got ourselves a relatively light load compared to what we've been doing, which is nice. It's putting a smile on my face.
Turn right at the stop sign.
Max, get down.
Then take the first left.
Max, you got to get down. I'm telling you, you just do. I can't have you. Let's see, what makes more sense? That kind of doesn't make sense to take a right there, Shillity. It really actually it doesn't make sense at all to take a right there. I think we'd be better off taking a left. Yeah. As much as I'd like to get out to Well, you know what? I think we can take a right here. I guess we just got to time it right. So yeah, relatively light one. I don't know. Boy, this is pretty damn tight. I think we should have taken a frickin' left. This is very reminiscent of Brooklyn right now. Yeah, we should have just taken left there. I figure.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Did I say it? I don't know. You know what? My mind is all over the place right now. 21,162 pounds or something, or 22,162 something. Like about a half-weight load here for what we've been hauling around. So. And yeah, it looks like it makes sense that it's not bottles or cans. I mean, because like the facilities that load you with bottles and cans and whatnot tend to be pretty large distribution centers. Because you got to figure they need room for.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left on Northeast Cesar E. Chavez Boulevard.
For filling all that stuff. You know, and the place we just left was pretty small. So they loaded us with 9 pallets, and it appears to be like boxes of syrup. As I mentioned earlier, probably for like fast food restaurants and stuff like that. We all know about the syrup. We love the syrup. We just don't like it when it's all watery and flat instead of syrupy and carbonated.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Northeast Cesar E. Chavez Boulevard, then enter the roundabout.
Right. Roundabout. Fucking roundabouts. Roundabouts. Freaking hate them. I hate roundabouts so much. I just don't like them at all. They are a freaking pain in the neck. I don't see why we decided to abandon just regular old stoplights and stop signs.
Turn left at the traffic light, then enter the roundabout.
In this country, in places, for a European thing. Keep that shit in Europe. Freaking roundabouts. Let the Canadians have them. They love them. Come on, truck, get in here. Speaking of Canadians, once. I
At the
watched
roundabout, take the second exit to Northeast Cesar E. Chavez Boulevard.
a movie recently on YouTube that's pretty funny. Like, I don't know if you like slapstick kind of comedies and stuff. I do. I like slapstick comedies if they're well done. And this one, it's a slapstick Canadian movie. It's got actually, Johnny Depp is actually in it, which is interesting because it's not like a real well-known movie, I don't think. And it's called Yoga Hosers.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on I-84 East.
And it's actually pretty well worth the watch if you're into like super slapstick, just off the wall comedy.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on I-84 East.
And it's about these two,
Turn right at the traffic light.
teenage high school girls. Oh shit. Go ahead, people. She's all honking. I just stopped for you, you dumb bell. She's like, I gotta honk at that truck. So yeah, it's about like these two teenage girls who are in high school, and they like work at like a liquor store or something, and they're like all into yoga or whatever, like strip mall yoga. It's pretty funny. You gotta watch it. I'm not gonna give nothing away about the story, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
Continue on I-84.
Yes, ma'am. Leaving Portland. So that didn't take very long. It's only about 1:15. That was pretty quick. 87 degrees outside now, and we got 360 miles to go up to Spokane Valley. So another kind of lightweight day it's going to be today. Yesterday was relatively light also. We had like a 400-something mile day yesterday to get out here to Portland. 456. They actually had a delivery up in Spokane yesterday morning, pretty early, at like 6 a.m. up there in Spokane, and boss couldn't find anything getting out of Spokane. So I ended up at, I don't know what time it was. It was like 9:30 a.m. or something like that, maybe 10. He found a load down in Walla Walla, Washington, so I had to deadhead about 170 miles from Spokane to Walla Walla to go pick up that load, and that's what brought us out here to the Portland area. Made that delivery last night. So yeah, we're on the I-84 eastbound right now, and we're going to be hanging out on the I-84 eastbound for the Columbia River Gorge, the gorgeous gorge. And then banging a left in about 170 miles on the I-82. which, although it's called the I-82, it basically sends us northbound. It's kind of funny because we were on it yesterday, heading down to get to the 84 out of Walla Walla, and we were headed southwesterly, right? I mean, by like, if you were looking at a compass, our heading was southwest, and the signs were telling us it was 82 eastbound. So it's a weird thing. It's like, at least that section of it, it's not very east to west for me at all. And what else is interesting is that the number, the 82, should be below the 84. Like, if it's an east to west interstate and it's called the 82, then it should be south of the 84, and it's not. So it's kind of just weird. One of those weird ones. But in any event, we're going to be hopping on the 82 and running up to the 395, Highway 395. And then that's going to take us and cut us across over to the I-90. We'll be heading eastbound on the I-90 and making our way out back into Spokane and through Spokane into Spokane Valley, which is a little bit closer to the state line with Idaho. That's what we got in store for us, so we'll talk to you all in a little bit.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on West Arrow Road.
Oh, hey, look, what do we have here? It's a freaking roundabout. It might even
Turn
be more
right
than one
on West
roundabout.
Arrow Road.
No, I guess we only get one roundabout here. There's two roundabouts on the other side, I think. Oh no, there is two roundabouts. There's that roundabout. There's a roundabout in front of us there, but we're not going to go through this roundabout. We could if we wanted to, but well, you know, we don't want to.
Arriving at petrol stopping centers on the left.
Welcome to Spokane, Washington. No, it's not Spokane Valley. Not yet.
Please drive to highlighted route.
And yeah, welcome to Petro Stopping Centers. See this red zone right here? I kind of feel like posting up right next to it. How about we just do that? Oh, let's see if we can do it without getting a ticket. Shit. The reason why, not because I want to get a ticket, but because there's lots of grass right next to it. Well, everybody else seems to be posting up next to it, so we're going to post up next to it too. I figure. I feel like I kind of blew it. Blew my setup here, maybe. Yeah, we're all right. Yeah, hopefully we don't get a ticket, because I think we're gonna be hanging out here overnight. We're like 25 miles. Still still shy of the receiver, but they're already closed for the day, and they don't open until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So let's see here. Let's go off duty. Off duty. And maybe I'll go grab a shower. How about that? It sounds like a great idea, huh, Max? It's like, yeah, I don't know, but the grass looks great. So, yeah, what time have we got? We got 6:35 now in the PM. It's pretty damn toasty outside, about 100 degrees. Elevation about 2,400 feet. And, yeah, that's that. There's a fire going on just in, like, up here. Let me see if I can zoom in. You can see the smoke. You see all that smoke right there? So all our way along 90, coming into the Spokane area, you know, you can see, you know, all the smoke coming up. And unfortunately, it's like as you're going through this part of Washington, it's all mostly just kind of like desert, like sagebrush and dry grass and stuff. And then when you get into Spokane or closer to Spokane, it turns kind of into a foresty area, and it just happens to be right by this foresty area, and the wind is pushing the flames towards the trees. So that's kind of a bummer. So they you could actually see one of those aircraft that, you know, goes and grabs water or maybe fire retardant. You can see one flying up above it and over it and stuff through the smoke and all that on the way out here. So yeah, hopefully they're able to deal with it. Hopefully it doesn't burn up all that forest. So anyways, gotta go. We'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty, good morning. Welcome to Spokane Valley, Washington, where we are about 3.5 miles from the receiver.
In 1 mile, take exit 291B on the right to Sullivan Road.
Yes, ma'am. It is Thursday, August 4th now, 7:20 in the AM. Nice cool 67 degrees outside. Elevation about just about 2,000 feet. And yeah, it's still smoky outside. Definitely smell it this morning. Yep, definitely smelled like it.
Be in either of the two right lanes.
Like it
Then
made
take the exit to Sullivan Road.
Like it made it to the tree line, unfortunately. Overnight.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on North Sullivan Road. Turn left on North Sullivan Road. In 1.5 miles, turn right on B Street.
So the joint that we're delivering to on this one is core mark. Then it says Cosmos 7, which is probably a designation. Core mark. Spokane Valley, we got your Coke syrup for you. Get your refreshments over there at the local McDonald's. All you want. I have Spokane. That's bad. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, boy, I did not want to get up this morning. You know that? I did not want to get up. I so bad wanted to sleep in. It's one of those, I don't know, just weird sleeps I had last night where it was like, I had weird dreams all night. I think, like, when you have dreams that are just kind of weird like that or whatever, it kind of exhausts you. Actually, like, for myself anyways, like, get exhausted just dreaming about weird shit. I don't know why I had some sort of dream where I took a trip down to Havana, Georgia, or Havana, Cuba. Is that a thing? Havana, Cuba? It wasn't my dream. Yeah, I don't know why. I have no idea why Havana would have come up in a dream. I just don't know.
Turn right on King Street, then take the first left.
I was like, gotten trapped somehow. You know how dreams are, you know, you get trapped. You don't know how, you're just trapped. Out on a beach with like these crazy, just gigantic waves coming in, and I couldn't escape them and stuff or something. It was just weird. Oh, wait a minute. Where are we? Yeah.
Turn left on 1st Street.
Yeah, all right. is.
Arriving at 4007 North Industrial Park, 1st Street, on the left.
Right. Thanks, Shillity. Love you, babe. Oh. They want me to go around the building here, apparently. Looks like. Okay, I gotta go find somebody to talk to, so let's see what we get next, and then we'll meet again. See you in a bit. Okay, here we go. It's been a long time no talk kind of situation here. We are over here in...
Turn right on Canyon Road, then take the first right.
Thanks, Shillity. We're over here in Ellensburg, Washington. And we're just departing this here Flying J. Max, he just said it all for me. I have nothing to say. He said it all. He said... He just reaffirmed, yes, we are departing the Flying J. He says where we just spent the last about 20 hours hanging out on standby.
Turn right on I-90 East.
100. Go.
In 1 mile, keep left to I-90 East.
He says, yeah, woof. We were instructed to deadhead yesterday. Out of Spokane Valley. Out to just start deadheading out towards Seattle, out here on the 90. which we did. He says.
Be in either of the 2 left lanes.
And along the way, he says we received a message from the boss that said to pull off in Ellensburg and take a break. And so we did, he says. He said.
Continue on I-90.
And turns out that the boss, is this accurate and correct, Max? He's nodding at me with approval. Turns out the boss couldn't find any loads. And he had to stop there in Ellensburg because he thought he had a line on a load that was going to take us down to Phoenix that was shipping out of Ellensburg. And I guess it fell through for whatever reason, which is too bad because I wouldn't have minded heading south. Even though it would be really hot down there, hotter than it has been up here. But yeah, it fell through, so we just kind of camped out over there at Flying J overnight. And just about 30 or 45 minutes ago, received a call. The boss let us know that we needed to head on over to Othello, Washington there, which is just due east of us. And pick up a load of, I don't know, I think he said like garbanzo beans or something, like a can. It's food grade, whatever it is. And picked that up and carted on out to Minnesota. Which is cool because I do like the drive along the 90. I actually kind of like it a lot. Specifically, we're going to be delivering to Owatonna, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Owatonna, Minnesota. On Monday. That said, today is Friday, August 5th. The time is 11:06 in the a.m. We got an ETA for Othello for about noon or so. Noon to noon 15. It is 72 degrees outside, which is nice. It's great. And it's not windy, which is also great. Elevation about 1,500 feet. And we got 66 miles out there to Othello. To, what's it called? Looks like it's called Henrik's Trading Company. Doesn't sound very much like a food grade shipper, but whatever. What do I know? Owatonna. I like it. Let's see, 0 tolerance for glass, it says in the trailer from the shipper. That's shipper instructions, 0 tolerance for glass. Another one of those deals. Must be clean, food grade trailer, and must scale full weight. Okay. So, yeah, that's the deal. What else was I going to mention? I mean, what else was Max going to say? Looks like our route out to Othello is going to take us off the 90 in about 23 miles. We're going to hop on Highway 26. And that's going to take us out into Othello, where we will join up with like the 395 or something. Maybe not the 395, might be something else. After we get loaded, that is. So, yeah, so that's the deal. Yeah, The only foreseeable downside to this is after we make this delivery in Minnesota, we will, so it's not necessarily a downside, but we'll be whatever load we get will be our backhaul to start heading home. Which is the upside, right? Of course, that's the upside, Kel. You don't want to go home. Oh yeah, sure I do. Kind of. What I mean to say is that we will likely find ourselves on the I-80 for our backhaul home, which is just, you know, it is what it is. I get tired of the 80. I get really freaking tired of it. That's why I was excited going down to Phoenix, like when he told me he might have that. Because like, cool, man, I'm not gonna be, you know, because after I deliver in Phoenix, he'll be finding me a load that takes me home, and that means I will be going, you know, out the I-10, you know, whether it be to LA or, you know, the I-40 out in the Bakersfield. It's just, you know, the positive aspect of running the I-80 home is when you get into California, or when I get into California on the I-80, it's only 3 hours from, not even that, it's like 2 hours, if even that, maybe even just an hour and a half from the state line into California to get back to the yard and drop off the truck. That's the great part of running the I-80 home, right? But like the whole stretch of the I-80, you know, it's like, man, I just do it all the time. And what I just mentioned is kind of the reason why. It's because the longer that you're driving a semi-truck through the state of California, hours-wise, miles-wise, increases the chances of getting a speeding ticket, and especially when it comes to the way that I drive in California. And I think he knows that. So I guess maybe I'm kind of shooting my own self in my own foot. So anywho, yeah, so we'll talk to y'all later. And we probably won't see you in Othello because it's just kind of desert out here, not much to see, but we will see you somewhere along the way out to Minnesota. So we'll talk to y'all then. Bye. Yes, here we go. Good morning. Greetings from Drummond, Montana. Over here on the I-90 eastbound, past mile marker 144. What we got today? Shit, Saturday, man. Saturday, August 6th, that is. Time is 8:22 in the a.m. A cool 57 degrees outside. Yeah, man, 57. Elevation is, what do we got? About 3,800 feet or so. And we pulled off a little bit early last night. I mean, relative. That's relative. It wasn't early when we pulled off. What I mean to say is that we pulled off with about 3.5 hours still on our clocks of available drive time. But it was like 10 p.m. and I didn't feel like running until 2 or 1:30 a.m. and starting at 11 a.m. So yeah, we went ahead and pulled off strictly just so we could start earlier today. And here we are. Left ourselves 1,100 and about 70 miles to make it out there to, what was it called? Owatonna? Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, boy. Let's try this again here. Hang on a second. I already forgot what it was called. Owatonna. There we go. Yeah. Minnesota. Owatonna, Minnesota. Kind of nice actually, it being as cool as it is out there. I mean, it would be nice if it was a little bit warmer. Like, I mean, 70 would be great. There's nothing wrong with 70. Everybody loves 70. Everybody loves like 75, 80 actually, I think. And I mean, it's just August, so it's not like we're coming into fall quite yet. It's still summer. But it cooled off quite a bit. Of course, I hear that the Wisconsin, Illinois area, and I'm sure probably like Michigan and Indiana, etc. I hear that they are going to be suffering some pretty warm temps with some high humidity over the weekend. So we'll see what we get when we get out to Minnesota tomorrow. It very well could be hot and humid when we get up there. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, beautiful Montana. It is a heck of a pretty state out here on the western side of Montana. So, anyways, we're going to keep this one a little bit short. We'll catch up with you in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. Good afternoon, good evening almost from Bella Force, South Dakota. Mexico, just off the Highway 212 and Highway 85 junction. Where we have just stopped and fueled up the truck because it was in desperate need. And that's about our last fuel stop location. Oops, we want to be in left lane here. Between here and Minnesota, actually, I think there's a there's a place I can fuel up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, but that's like 300 some odd miles east on the 90. We would not have made it. So it's 6:45 now, 71 degrees outside, elevation about 3,050 feet. We got 598 miles to go out there to
in 2 miles.
Owatonna.
Turn left on South Dakota 34.
And as we're making our way down US 85, aka 5th Ave, here in Bella Forge. See these motorcycles going by? Now, there's a whole bunch of them. Like, okay, that was like 3, right? Like a whole bunch, nothing. That was only 3 motorcycles count. Well, we're about 25 miles from Sturgis, South Dakota. Yep, there's a whole bunch over there. A whole bunch over there to the left and our right. Missed them. And it turns out this is the motorcycle rally week at Sturgis from yesterday, Friday the 5th, until Sunday, August 14th. They're doing their motorcycle rally out there. So there's a whole bunch of motorcycle traffic out there today. So we might be able to see a little bit more of it as we get closer to Sturgis. Of course, today is essentially the second day, so it might not be very full. And today has been kind of a crappy day, weather-wise. We had a lot of rain today. And it was chilly. It was like in the lower 50s all through Montana, and rainy and drizzly, and it was very much like winter. I mean, it just felt like winter. It really did. So we'll see what we can see. There's, they got this thing goes on for a week in the day, or a week and 2 days, or something like that. So it might not be quite full just yet. Who knows? But yeah, there's definitely a lot of motorcycle traffic out there today. So I don't think I mentioned when I brought you back in this morning that when we picked up out there in Othello, I think I mentioned we were picking up garbanzo beans, and that's exactly what we picked up. But we picked it up not in cans, like I was originally presuming. It's bulk, big bulk bags of garbanzo beans, big massive bags. I think we're 44,000 pounds, that's the load. And there's 6 bags, so you can do the math. 6 times 7 is 42, so these things are just over 7,000 pounds a piece. So boy, we have to run this light. Yeah, I'm sorry folks, but we're heavy.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on South Dakota 34.
Do we want to go that way? Yeah, I guess we can go that way. So yeah, pretty substantial heavy load again here. I don't know. Usually I just go
Turn
straight
left on South Dakota 34.
through this light right here. Just kind of make a more straight shot down to the 90. I don't know. I've taken a left here a couple times in the past. I don't know if it's necessarily any faster to get out to the 90, but we're gonna do it. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put you down here, and we'll pick back up when we get a little closer to Sturgis. Oh, here comes a whole line of them. And see if we can't see a little bit more of the goings on over there. I don't know if we'll be able to. I think Sturgis is kind of off the main routes a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Never mind. Forget that I said that. Scratch that. What I'm saying is it's not as if we go through downtown Sturgis. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. In any event, whether we were going to go straight through that light or take a
Continue
left
on
here,
South Dakota 34.
it's not like we go through downtown Sturgis. Yep, kind of makes me wish I had a motorcycle. Again, when I go through Moab, did I pronounce that right? Moab? Not Moab, it's Moab, apparently. Makes me wish I had a Jeep. I go through Sturgis, makes me wish I had a motorcycle. I mean, go figure. You see some cows there, Max? Yeah? You see some cows? Alright, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, well, welcome to Sturgis. Semi-officially. It's actually kind of unofficial. Sign said Sturgis next to exits. But it's still telling me we're in Whitewood. I don't know why. There we go. Now it's been updated. Yes, welcome to Sturgis officially. But as I said, we're just over here on the I-90, and not really sure how much of anything we're gonna be able to see. Probably not much. We'll just see some random motorcycles driving by. Make our way through. I figure, like over there on the westbound side. Just see little pockets of them here and there. Honestly, I got an hour and 45 minutes left on my logbooks for today's shift, and I just kind of want to actually like stop somewhere here in Sturgis and camp out and go check it out. We got a bunch of RVs and campers over there, and we're going by on the left. So, yeah, they're definitely getting ready for their week. Yep. Yep, looks like they're getting ready to have a pretty good time out here, boy. I tell you what, man. See all kinds of stuff set up out there on the frontage roads and stuff. Yeah. Makes me wish I had a motorcycle again. Bunch of them. he is keenly aware when we go by some cows or horses. He shows no mercy. We've gotten into this routine now, and it's very much my own fault. Because he'll be sleeping down there on the floor. Max, quiet for a minute. He'll be sleeping down there on the floor, and I'll let him know when we're going by something, and he'll hop right up on the seat, start barking. It's pretty funny. He'll start barking before he even sees them, but he's got a pretty keen eye, and yeah, when he sees them out there, it's awesome. Good job, Max. All right. There's none more out there. Just settle down, relax. I know you did great. Yeah, you did. Here. Yeah, you did great. That's right, bud. All right. He just wants some praise. Okay, all right, get down. Yeah, that's loud. guys passed it. It's back behind us. Sturgis is back that way. Over my shoulder. You guys are going the wrong way, boys. Alright, I gotta let you go. We got a way station coming up. Let's see if we get drawn in here. Nope. I don't know, it must be closed. But in any event, I gotta let you go. We're gonna get too long with this video here, so we'll see y'all later. Alright, welcome back. Good evening. And greetings from Minnesota. About 9 or 10 miles just shy of Owatonna. We are running northbound on the I-35 right now. We just hopped off the I-90 for what seemed like forever. Out of South Dakota here into Minnesota. It just seemed like it was long. It just seemed like it was long. Yeah, it was long. It's a long drive through South Dakota. Kind of drizzly and rainy and cold again all day today. It was in the mid 50s pretty much all the way through South Dakota. It just, yeah, drizzly, sometimes heavy, sometimes light, but a wet day altogether, which kind of a shame for all the bikers out there because there's just a whole ton of them. I mean, they're just all over the place, going both ways. There's groups of them that are, you know, that probably got out there on Friday, and today being Sunday, probably had to head back home, get ready for work for the week. And then there's all the others who are heading in, who probably have some time off work to hang out over there. So yeah, so today is Sunday, August 7th. It is 6:30 in the PM. 77 degrees outside, elevation about 1,200 feet. We're pulling off up here in about 2¼ miles at this here rest area, which is going to, where we're going to camp out for the night, being that our delivery isn't until I think tomorrow at 8 a.m. So we'll be about 9 miles shy of the receiver. So we have a window. We have a window between 7 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. for tomorrow. So we'll probably hop on over there at 6 a.m. or something like that. Get there before they open.
Miles. Keep right to the road.
And then we're gonna have to get one of these tires dealt with. I don't know if I've added this video or not, or if I'm going to, but my front left drive tire, or my front left steer tire, is falling apart, which is not a good thing, being that you only have one of each steer tires. You know, you don't have if you get a blowout on your trailer tires, you're all right because you still got 7 of them to hold you up. But if you lose one of your steer tires, you're in trouble, and it is definitely falling apart. It's got a big tear in it and stuff. I'll probably add the video. You might have already seen it at this point. But yeah, we're gonna
keep right to the road.
Likely get that taken care of tomorrow. Get a new tire put on, because it's getting pretty nasty.
Arriving at I-35 rest area on the right. In 1/4 mile, turn left on I-35.
No way it should be. Max is dying for a poo break, I think. Bugging the shit out of me for the last 30 miles or so. It's just bugging.
Turn left on I-35.
See if we can find something next to the grass. No, it's not really grass, it's more of a bush.
Continue on the road.
But you know what? This will work right here just fine. I figure I can get this truck in here straight. That way we're right next to the people pool area. Okay. Alright, so anyways, yeah. We will see you all tomorrow. We are getting close on time here on this video. So, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow when we head on in to make this delivery. So, talk to y'all then. Welcome to Owatonna.
1.25 miles. Take exit 42A to me. On the right. To US 14 West, then take the first right.
Or maybe it's Owatonna. I don't know. But in any event, we are about 2 miles away here from the receiver. It is, well, it's a little bit later than I was originally planning on getting up today. It is 8:30 in the a.m., Monday, August 8th. 64 degrees outside, elevation about 1,100 feet. And yeah, I don't know. My alarm went off.
Take exit 42A to me. On the right. To US 14 West, then take the first right.
At 5:30, I fired up the truck. Turned on my coffee maker.
Hoffman Drive.
Climbed back in bed. My next alarm went off at 6:15. And I went, wow, man, that's really kind of early.
In 3/4 mile, turn left on West North Street, then take the third left.
So I did a 15-minute snooze. And it went off again, and I went, wow, that's really still kind of early. And I think I did that about 2 more times. Yeah. No, like I said, we're not late. We have a window. So, windows are nice, you know. Gives you a little bit of fudge room for something like that where you just don't feel like getting up. I mean, shit. I mean, what it is we're on Central Time, and my body clock is set on Pacific Standard right now. Means that we're out there for a few days recently.
Turn left on West North Street, then take the third left.
So technically it's 6:30 right now for me. Or not technically, but biologically. Which means it was 3:30 when my alarm was going off this morning. It was just, yeah. Anywho,
turn left on North Cedar Avenue.
North Cedar, got it. Lakeside. That's the joint that we want. Oh, semi parking is right there. Guess we'll go use their parking area here. We'll be all proper about it, I reckon.
Arriving at 1040 North Cedar Avenue on the left.
Shit, had I known that they had all this, I would have just come here last night instead of going to the rest area. Well, whatever. It matters not at this point. So, anyways, that's it. That's our arrival. We got to wrap this puppy up as I back up into this spot here. So, anyways, thanks for watching Infinity Highway. Hope y'all are doing well. Oh boy, I'm coming in tight. Kill. And yeah, that's it. We'll see y'all somewhere down the road. Take care.